Just a second, let me take a look.
Read that on stream.
Okay.
Now, chat, read along with this, and I want your honest thoughts, for real.
Okay, just a second. I'm trying to put this in there. It's like taking me a minute. My browser's really slow. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to copy-paste this on here. Like, why is this not working? Copy, paste. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, I'll open this up and we'll read it. If you played WoW for so long, I would have thought you'd see a pattern with Blizzard having no idea what direction they want levels to go in. After Wrath of the Lich King, Blizzard became the most inconsistent devs you've ever seen. This is the one that you're talking about, right, McCall? Like this specific post? Or like the main post?
I just linked you post 21, but go. You can read that one too.
Okay, well, I'll just go to the top.
One and
Okay. Just a second, let me scroll all the way up. Okay. TBC, 70 health pools, 10 to 20k, new talents, new spells, okay. Wrath of the Lich King, 20 health pools, 20 to 40k, new talents, spells, Cataclysm, Miss Pandaria, Legion, BFA, weapons, okay, so this is just what they did in each expansion. I don't want to read all of that. This is a lot. Okay, let's start up here. Just a minute. Let's take a drink.
What are you, a fucking casual? You can't read a goddamn post? What's wrong with you?
I'll read it. TLDR. From retail vanilla WoW players' opinion, the level cap of 120 is not why BFA sucks. BFA sucks because it's unrewarding and generally designed bad. I joined World of Warcraft in 2004, playing from Classic through Wrath of the Lich King, then again in late Cataclysm. Just a second, I want people to see that. Then in late Cataclysm. Since sporadically throughout the recent years. Currently, I am subscribed to WoW. Why? I enjoyed Legion to an extent. BFA has felt unrewarding at best, blah blah, obligatory classic statement, blah blah. Listen, folks, the level cap to 120 is not the issue with modern World of Warcraft. What gave any of you that impression? The level cap was 110 in Legion, and Legion was an amazing expansion. Assuming the next WoW expansion will be capped at 125 or 130, and it was more like Legion or Wrath of the Lich King, overall an amazing expansion like the prior two, would we be thinking about we need a new level squish? No, of course not. From my standpoint, I feel as though the developers have looked at the wild success of Classic WoW, WoW past Fortnite and Twitch viewers steadily for the first time since BFA launched. Say what you want about the streamers, but it's impressive they managed to somehow overthrow a game full of rabid 12-year-olds and decided, oh, it must be the level cap was lower, so people wanted to be more committed, right? No. The reason Classic was and still is 15 years ago, still successful, 15 years later, so successful, is because Classic rewards you for your efforts. It presents a challenge. You work hard, and yes, you struggle. You get mad. You pour so much sweat and blood into the game, but at the end of the day, you can look at your character and say, damn, I'm proud of the work that I've done and the memories that I've made. Since I started playing BFA, I got my level boost, I played my Tauren Death Knight to 120, and farmed dungeons until I had enough gear for heroic dungeons, and I queued some LFR, killed some bosses, etc. The reason I haven't joined a guild or made any attempt to advance further in BFA is because I genuinely feel unmotivated to do anything in the game. Gear is handed out for free, it's not special. You get your little goodie bags and a pat on the back for joining up a new group, completing the brain dead easy dungeons, and then you're on your merry way. I'm not saying that I prefer the long road over the short road because of its length. Of course not. I'm human, and so are you. You can understand where I'm coming from, but we're also beasts of burden. We like working and achieving things through our work. Do you really work at your day job because it's fun? Not necessarily, though some jobs are fun, but what's really rewarding about spending 8 hours at work is to make money, so you can support yourself and your family and buy things. These are the fruits of your labor. I'll come back to this in a moment, but tuck that in the back of your mind. Whenever you reach level 60 in Classic, after a long road, albeit with 15 years of guides, it isn't really that hard to get to 60, and I know some people will disagree with me here, but it's true. You start grouping up, meeting people, join a guild, enter hard and challenging but rewarding dungeons where you can feel that you earned those items. You earned that spot in Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, or AQ40, or even Nax Ramus. You can feel that you deserve you deserve to be where you are, and that's important. In BFA, you can literally play the game, complete all the raid content, On the lowest difficulty, yes, but you can still do it without ever talking to anyone once. This is the fruits of your labor concept that I was talking about. It's not rewarding and meaningful to do anything in BFA because it doesn't matter to you or anyone else around you. This is why Classic is better than BFA. It's not the level cap. I understand BFA is a different game, and it's designed for the instant gratification generation, but clearly, the model has failed. How many subscribers did WoW have whenever you still had to work your butt off, you still had to work for your gear, work for your raid spot, etc.? 12 million. How many subscribers does WoW have now? Or rather, before they announced Classic, as Classic has brought a lot of people back. They don't even release the numbers anymore. The system has failed. The level cap isn't the problem. If the level cap was the issue, it would have been addressed in WoD or Legion, not BFA. If BFA was more like Legion, or even more like Cataclysm, and Cata wasn't even that good at that, this problem would have never been addressed. That's my rant. Maybe I'm totally 100% wrong. Feel free to change my mind. But there are my thoughts.
Who is that guy? What a post. We should check that guy's armory, find that guy's main. What a genius. That's a great post.
I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah, this is a very good post. I'll link it to you guys so you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Full chat. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what we're looking for. A guy speaks the truth? No, I mean, he's just talking real shit. I mean, this is what we've been waiting to hear for a long time. I mean, obviously what this guy's saying is completely true. This post from you. No, I didn't make this post at all. True, we're looking for a scapegoat? I don't think it's really a scapegoat as much as it's just players that want to be able to, I don't know, like, I mean, maybe it is a scapegoat. It's just what you've been saying the last months. Yeah, exactly. The whole Squish will not solve all the issues. Doesn't mean it's not worth it. I mean, like, I can see, like, how the level Squish could be really good, but at the same time, I also could see where it could just be useless, and it could just be, like, another overly complicated thing that Blizzard decides to do. Rayquaza with the 5 gifted community subs. Thank you very much, Rayquaza. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Read the other post. Okay, what are people saying here? Why do people keep posting long rants like this? I can't read all that. I agree that mechanically BFA is a bad expansion.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like, your opinion, man.
Okay. To take that essay, get a point across, reading isn't hard. See, this is like the BFA people, right? They're getting upset about reading.
Wait. You did too, before you read that.
Yeah, but I mean, you knew I was gonna read it. I mean, like, I would have read it. Like, it's more that I didn't want to read it all out loud on stream. I mean, that's a little bit different. Like, I would have read it.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Well, I mean, like, it's kind of implied. What are we all supposed to do? Sit here quietly for like 20 minutes while everybody reads it? Give me a fucking break. Of course. No. Look at here. This is, alright, let's see what else he's saying. I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. A lot of good things about Legion, but they're intentionally kneecapped by Blizzard. I agree with that. I think that, the Legion, like, I get really nostalgic about Legion, and I'm really kind of, that's really kind of sad, you know, that I get nostalgic about Legion. But I do. And, there were a lot of really good things about it. Who the fuck is arguing the level Squish will fix the entire game? That this is strawman as fuck? Well, I mean, like, because it's a discussion. Like, there's a lot of people, it's not about will leveling Squish fix the entire game. It's about will leveling Squish help. And I think this person's arguing that the leveling Squish will not help. I think that they probably should do a level Squish anyway. Right? Stop picking your nose. It's my nose. Do whatever I want. Let's see, I want my RPG back. It's not about work, it's about fun. The clue was that this is a game. I mean, I don't know, like, what are people saying so much about the, like, what is the general discussion right now? BC time locking vendor PSA. How much time are you spending in WoW each day? Is there a hope for class design? It's Pride Month. Alliance destroys Orgrimmar. I'll probably unsub if Volpyra becomes a playable race.
That's you.
I mean, I'm getting pretty fucking close to it. Like, I mean, I'm a little bit... Like, I've had enough of this fucking... This furry shit, man. Like, I'm tired of it. What about a level Squish? Really, nobody has probably... No, I mean, like... Seriously, watch Talos and Avatar's video from yesterday? Listen, we've watched a lot of videos. We'll probably watch, like, the Nixium video, and then I want to actually do, I think Marudon will probably be the best idea. We'll focus on Marudon, because, we've never tried that one before. Project 80 between Beta and Classic? I don't know about Project 80. We'll see what's gonna happen, okay? Tauren is also, what is this here? Tauren is also a furry? Yeah, but Taurens are better furries, so I'm okay with Tauren in a way that I'm not okay with the Volpira. Volpira makes sense as a neutral race. Who's your WoW crush? Why do people keep saying experience boosting was an exploit? I don't know, man. Like, I mean, let me read, yeah, I'll read some donations. Sorry, guys. Let me take a look at this. McConnell said you don't get anything for 8 levels, but the level squish won't do shit. It's literally a solution to that problem. What do you think about that?
The crux of the issue is that you don't feel rewarded when you're leveling up in BFA. And if you squish that down, I still don't think that solves the problem of feeling rewarded. I just don't.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, like, assuming that the time invested is the same, it doesn't matter if it's 4 levels or 8 levels. It's all the same thing. Volpira discussion mega thread. I don't even want to look at that one, okay, guys? I really don't. It just seems disgusting to me. Class identity versus spec identity. I think they need to do better spec identity, too, honestly. I really do. Let me go over here. You know what? We'll watch the Nixium video on it, honestly. And then after that, we'll probably get ready and do Marudon.